All right, we'll blast them right back to Sweden.
A 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Let's guess what today is.
It's Friday.
Game over,
Girl, I'm gonna pay you these nuts.
Hey, yo.
All homo, bro. All homo.
Today y'all gonna hear me on this mic, cause the bitch tired.
All homo.
I played all my games. I watched all my shit. Put you back on.
So no, so like it was like between that and like somewhere in the area, and I've been seeing like a lot of orange places, like East Orange and stuff like that. I'm just like,
The hood.
But you know,
I go work for Plups, you know.
You want to move from Patterson to Patterson, basically?
Hey, it's gonna be in my own four walls. I ain't gotta worry about nobody. So
You gonna move from Patterson where you know people to a Patterson where you don't know people.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
You know what's funny?
ooh shit. So you
My haircut is like $40. You know what? You know what? Fuck you. No, but
I'm about to say, where you get your haircuts at, bro?
I got this new barbershop, right? Yeah, I usually get my haircut by a lady, right? That she got pregnant. But
Oh no.
Different. Why you got the gamey in here, yo?
Cause bro, we
having a whole conversation. You got the gamey in here. You not really playing nothing for real.
And so what?
Fucking
I got my
Animal
game.
Crossing head
I don't play Animal Crossing, bitch. How
What'd you
much
play? What'd you play?
Know?
What'd you play? First of all, you got a fake ass Switch. First of all,
What
you got
you
that
mean?
light shit. You
And
ain't got the
I
real.
don't need the big
you
one.
ain't got the real
I
shit.
don't need
you
it.
you like one of those
I don't
kids
need it.
where everybody had a DS. You still had an SP.
I don't need it, nigga. It's
SP
the
head
fucking
ass.
PS5.
No, that's
You
not
an
comparable.
SP head
That's
ass
not
nigga.
comparable.
I would get that
Everybody
shit
else had a
because I don't need the
DSi.
console.
Everybody had a DSi. You still
I
had
am
a Game Boy
saving
Advance.
money. I'm saving a Switch for someone who will actually play it as
That's,
needed.
you know-
I have my little bitch right here, and she do me just fucking fine. I got Mortal Kombat, South Park, Need for Speed, and Unpacking. I'm about to download another game that's
Look at me.
cozy
Look at me,
shit,
chat.
bitch.
You looking at me? You know what they say? You know what they say? If you broke, just say that, Shania.
I ain't broke, nigga.
If you broke, just say that.
I don't need the big one. My sister
All
has
right,
that.
Nintendo.
I don't need it.
Okay, Game Boy Advance.
I don't need it.
Game Boy Advance.
I don't need it.
Game Boy Advance.
I do not need it.
There's a level to this ish. What?
I do not need it.
What does that mean?
It's not the right one.
It's fine. You know
We
what?
all
There's
over
a
the
writer
place.
strike going on. There's an actor strike going on. Shit ain't gonna be right until y'all pay these motherfuckers what the fuck you need to be paid them. So you see how the show's fucked up? We starting late. The shit, the description, not the right description.
I'm not gonna hold you. I remember back in the day when I had to just like work for my money I'm getting paid, nigga. Y'all niggas just can't go on strike anymore, bro. Like, no.
No, and it's
No.
fucking with streaming companies. It's
No.
gonna be kind of hard
Deal
to let
with
that
it.
shit go.
Deal with it. You don't see McDonald's niggas going on strike because they don't get
Because
paid
they're
well.
lazy, that's
they
why.
lazy.
Exactly. Writers and actors are lazy
Amazon
too.
about to go on strike. UPS, I think, is also about
Y'all
to go
niggas
on
need
strike.
to work.
Airlines going on strike.
Y'all
United
getting paid
Airlines,
the big
nigga.
bucks for a
they
reason.
want to work. They just
wanna
not getting
work, they just wanna
paid
get
for
They
it.
paid.
get
the
paid the
benefits.
big bucks for a reason. All right. Now all of a sudden these niggas want to have enlightenment talking about, oh, I'm not getting paid enough. Nigga, you've been getting paid. You've been getting
You
paid
don't pay me
too
for my
much.
time,
First of all,
nigga. If
There
I'm
are still states where minimum wage is $7.50.
and how much is the cost of living in that state?
Bro,
It's cheap.
Nah.
It's cheap. Yes, it is.
Nah.
Yes,
High
it
as
is.
hell.
So you talking about these Alabama niggas need to get paid more than $7?
Well, Alabama has their own shit. Motherfuckers
Exactly.
live in tractor
That's what they-
trailers,
that's
and that's
what they
perfectly
need.
content today.
They need $7.50. New Jersey niggas need $20 because this shit's expensive up here.
New Jersey cost of living. How the fuck my damn manager pay child support all because she make more money?
That's
how
what it's supposed
child
to be.
support work.
What you talking about?
She's the one that have her kids all the time.
That's tough.
See, and the cost of living went
She
up.
the jury system. They got her. That's what they're supposed to do.
I don't do jury duty.
All my
I'm not
men
a
out
student
there.
no more, so
all my
fuck.
men out there, we got one on child support.
That's what I'm gonna say. Like they handle that in court. That's what happened.
I'm not a student no
Don't
more.
watch on your nose.
This is a
I got my
certified
septum
hood
pierced, bro.
classic.
What's good?
Yeah, you
late.
just noticed that.
You late, bro.
And niggas
See, you
look
would
like
have noticed this if we were on like a month ago. Bro.
That niggas look like a couple of bulls over there, bro. Both of y'all niggas with y'all fucking
Shut the
septum
fuck up. I had
pierced.
my shit since fucking. I came to the show with it freshly pierced. Suck my ass.
Okay,
yo.
Spike.
Yeah, nigga.
Look at this man.
And I might change it, but I like, having my hoop. I want to flip the bitch, but I can't flip it. 'cause
Oh, one day you trip and fall into a grate and get stuck there. Both of y'all niggas.
What that mean?
It's horseshoe, so I ain't gonna get stuck. To
Right.
shit.
Like
Oh, you get like you fall down, right? And it turns, y'all niggas get stuck there.
It can't. If it turns, it look like it have nothing.
It really does nothing.
Oh, one day you take a sip of a canned soda and that shit gets stuck in your fucking nose.
Bitch, it turn when I talk, it goes this way.
Shut up, Domo. You don't know. You fresh blood, nigga.
Like I can do my research.
Every time I do this, I'm like, people, I'm not picking my nose, I'm just moving it back to center.
So, do you smell like metal every time you like breathe in?
No, because there's a thing called septum smell, and I thought I was missing out
That
on
shit
it.
stink, doesn't it?
It stinks. So I asked my coworker, I was like, I have FOMO. I don't have septum smell. She was like, I'm white. That's some white nasty shit.
It is.
It's basically
has to be.
that smell of the metal and the sebum in your nose that you're not cleaning it every day. So that's septum smell. I never had it because I cleaned my shit every single day.
Don't you clean your shit every day?
You're supposed to when it's healing.
Yeah.
Nah, you took too
Nigga,
long,
did you
nigga.
flip it?
You took too long, nigga.
That's how it was before.
Don't want no smell like belly button hair.
People like that.
I can't flip mine. I got the smaller one for a reason so I can flip it, and I still can't flip it. But I like my horseshoe. I might change it though. But I like this. You need to get one.
No.
Why not?
No.
You don't even want to get your ears pierced,
No.
nigga? You know, niggas getting diamonds in their ears now. They getting rock.
Niggas
I was
are
thinking about it in industrial.
Back in the day, you had an earring. You were gay.
Nowadays,
Nowadays-
that was in a certain ear,
And what
nigga.
ear was it? Right ear?
That was in
It was
a
a
certain
certain
ear.
ear.
Well, guess what? You put a
Now
diamond ear, you
niggas get
gay.
they shit both done. Be like, you can't tell me shit.
Well, now and I'm gonna tell you now.
I had
You
my shit done when I
gay-er.
was- Bro,
You gay. If you want to be a bona fide
Stop.
so it worked for some guys.
Stop.
It worked for some guys, but now if you want to be a bona fide,
upset.
you know,
It's not June no more, bitch. We in here, bro.
it ain't pride no more. nigga, now, bro. What's up, guys? You know, we're just gonna jump right into it. You know, nonchalantly. I'm looking right into your soul, right into your heart, right into your front living room, right into your monitor, right into your.
Yo,
My man over there, Edward Cullen in the corner. Like,
Who the fuck is
I'm
that?
watching you.
Who the fuck is that?
Twilight,
bro.
Nigga, we don't watch Twilight, nigga.
Yeah.
nigga,
It's all
you
Team
been at
Jacob,
that lunch
nigga.
table when they talked about the big twist in that movie? Shut the fuck up.
What big twist?
Where the whole fucking fight was a fucking vision from Alice, bitch ass.
Bro, that.
You mean to
that
tell
all
me
that-
Carlisle head got twisted and I initiated the fight and all that shit was for nothing? You mean to tell me you got me in the middle of this frozen lake for a fight that ain't gonna happen?
First of all, y'all niggas used to get excited about giant ass werewolf dogs, bro. I want to hear that shit. Go back and watch Twilight right now. That shit animation is ass.
No, it's not.
Watch
Yes,
what?
it is.
No, it is not.
Domo, yes, it is,
not.
bro.
Watch who?
It is not. What, you
Twilight's
said we
fucking
watched Twilight
animation
again.
now.
Twilight got an animation?
No, like the
CGI, bro.
Oh yeah, it's shitty.
Thank
Nah,
you.
it's-
That shit is
it wasn't bad. It's
Taylor
not-
Lautner's
no.
like, I'm gonna turn
It's
to a
shitty.
werewolf.
It's not bad,
Bro, that shit is
The
ass.
better that the CGI
CGI
gets, the worse you look at old shit and be like, God damn. This
Only
is
one
so
that's
bad.
holds up right now is Godzilla, old school Godzilla. Not from the 80s. Not from
That's
the 80s.
why I
about to say,
can't.
nigga,
That's why
which
like I
one?
can't watch like a lot of things, especially like going back to watch like old Kamen Rider and stuff. I can't do it because I'm so used to like modern technology. This shit looks fucking weird.
Hey, you still think Twilight looks good? That's crazy.
Nah, the contacts were weird. That bitch Rosaline.
The
what's
fucking
her name?
sparkly-
Just
the
standing
sparkly
there
skin.
because Bella came over. That whole shit. The nigga
Nah,
being glitter in the sunlight.
Original Twilight, like the OG, the beginning, the first one, yes, it was fucking terrible.
Them chick-
but like,
oh my
but
God.
like, but like, what was it? What was the last one? Breaking Dawn, like the
That
part
shit was
1 and
still
2, part 1 and
ass.
2? Nah,
when the
part 1 and
fucking
2.
when the fucking werewolf was laying next to the fucking foot, it should look ass as hell.
Jumping and shit. Nah.
When
Dude,
I
let me-
was ass, when
Bring
Renee
that
Nesmith,
May.
bro, that's
Bring that They used a fake baby. A robotic baby.
Oh my god, it was
Renesmee, that was
We
horrible.
don't talk about her. We don't talk about her.
You want to pay these writers more money. These niggas ass sometimes, bro.
It's not
That was the technology at the
Ass
time.
sometimes, bro.
That's the editor.
First of all,
That's also
I get his
why.
point. There are also some shitty writers.
That's also why.
It's
Like a
AI
lot of
generated.
people aren't like that. That's
Striking.
why they're doing that because like they're like we ain't getting fucking paid.
Yeah,
We don't
people
give
were
a-
doing
we
shitty
don't
ass
give a-
scripts because they were like, I'm not getting paid. I'm not
Nah,
gonna do my
nigga,
best
that's a
work.
double-edged sword.
for
That's like
shitty-ass
saying you an
fucking
ass
pay.
worker, and the only reason you're an ass worker because you not get paid enough. Nah, if you an ass worker, you an ass worker. First of all, the actors strike. Y'all niggas don't need to be on strike, bro. Y'all niggas get paid more money than anybody else, bro.
No.
Who are you
so they're
talking
not-
about?
The
they're not-
actor strike is not for the big main ones. The big
Right.
main ones are picketing in support of the smaller ones.
Nigga, I don't
Right.
care.
So the whole point of the actor strike
wanna
is
be-
about like the background people, the people who play best friend to the main
Guess
lead.
what?
They're not getting
Guess
paid
what?
as much.
Guess what?
When it comes to streaming
Guess what?
residuals.
That's what you're supposed to get
That
paid.
fucking Asian girl from Orange is the New Black, the one that Pusey was with, she gets paid 27 cents
For what?
from streaming Orange is the New Black on Netflix.
Guess what?
She gets-
If you want more money, get a bigger role. That's how
But
it always
no,
was.
her residuals I'm talking about. You
Exactly.
like
Get a
that
bigger
show
role.
is the top, one of the top streaming shows that people
Not
still
anymore?
rewatch.
Not
yeah,
anymore?
but it's like she's like, I get paid little to nothing.
That's
from
But
tough.
I mean, no,
because
no,
of the streaming
see,
contract.
that-
Now, if it
don't-
was on television,
I
she'll be
don't-
set for life.
No.
No.
Look
I
at
don't-
the
I
Cosby
don't-
Show.
I
Them
don't
niggas
think
get
it-
great
That's
money
the
from
80s.
Because look, like so, like one person
that's
that I see,
television, though.
like what is his name? Dante Bosco,
I see all his
That's my
residual checks.
nigga.
right?
I love that.
Yeah.
I love
Right.
That's my nigga.
Like so, like it literally depends. Like he has a whole bit where it's like, am I going to Taco Bell for dinner or am I taking my wife out for a steak dinner? Like residual checks could be anywhere between like
But-
$10 and like $300.
And then with him though, right? He has a whole catalog of
he
different
got
shit
Hook,
he did.
Avatar: The Airbender, The Korra is the New Legend.
But look, he has a
Jake,
whole.
fucking the dragon shit. That was
Yeah,
my
but he has
shit,
a whole
though.
catalog, right? He's not getting paid just for one show. This
Right.
bitch crying over one show. Do multiple shit. He get paid for multiple shows.
But
She
the
doing- she
whole
doing a lot
point
now,
is
though, but
streaming,
it's still-
though. It's
But
the,
it's
that's why they're
still, though.
striking.
It's
You
like-
can't
So
just
it's
get paid on.
nothing wrong
it's
with
like-
television. It's the streaming because
It's
you're
like
taking
the same
shows from
thing
TV,
with,
putting it on streaming. It does well for
So she get
streaming.
paid 27 cents per what? Per view?
Yeah.
So imagine how many people are fucking streaming that shit over and over and over and over again. 27 cents adds up. It's not just one person watching, like you said.
It's
Orange
like-
is the New Black used to be the most popular show in the world. Imagine 100,000 people watching that shit. You get paid $27,
It's
27
like-
It's
cents
like
per.
the situation with Black Widow when whatever her name.
But she
is.
signed a
Started.
contract though, and then the movie went on
She's
streaming.
saying I didn't sign a contract for it to go straight to streaming. I signed a
But
contract for it to go
she
in
got
theaters.
money just to film the fucking shit.
But
And-
she's the top main one that they wanted.
But the reason why she had the whole situation was that her contract wasn't for
streaming.
For streaming.
But that's her fault.
So that I mean,
That's her
true,
fault.
But she won the case though, didn't she?
No,
She had to win
no, I
it.
think they just threw it out because that's the last thing she did.
Oh yeah, you right.
Cause you get paid. So as an actor, I'm pretty
I
sure
still
you get
haven't watched
paid
that movie.
per contract per movie, right?
It's
Nobody knew the
not-
pandemic was gonna happen, so
It's not
Disney had to make their
entirely
money back.
necessary, to be honest.
I like,
Like-
Florence Pugh, so I'm gonna watch.
So
her.
like, think about it.
Which one was that again?
Florence Pugh, the girl from
Hawkeye.
No, she plays Widow's sister.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't Hawkeye.
But like, think about it. When you negotiate a contract as an actor, right? You negotiate. You're doing a certain amount of movies for a certain amount of time, right? So Black Widow, nobody knew the pandemic was gonna happen, right? So Black Widow, she did her movie. She got paid for it, right? And she's probably laughing to the bank because it was the last movie. Ha ha ha! Disney they're not gonna make their money back because the movie didn't do good in theaters because nobody's going to the theaters. But then Disney was like, all right, I need to make my money. We're not going to theaters. Let me put on the streaming service so everybody can download the streaming service and pay for the streaming service. Now you want an extra piece of my money because I was going to lose money up front, but now I put on a streaming service. Now I'm making more money. Oh,
But
so now
if
you want
they
more money?
decline-
But the
and-
contract was for the movie to go into box office, not to go into.
How do you know that? No, it's not because like Tony's like Robert Downey Jr. He's a 10 movie contract. If you film these 10 movies, you get $100 million. It's not about box office. Box office is only for bigger actors who negotiate that into the contract. So Black Widow.
Yeah, at that point, it's just a bunch of he said, she said. We don't know the.
But I'm just saying
This
though.
whole the strike is the writer strike and the actor strike, they're a union. If you're part of a union and you're not getting what the fuck you want when it comes to pay or fucking like shit like insurance, you go to your union and your union speaks up for you and then try to get you that deal. They've been doing the deals. They've been told no a lot of fucking times on some simple ass shit. So they're like, okay, you don't want to give us what we're asking, and I'm doing this for my union that I take care of. Strike. But the only way, and I said it on my Instagram, the only way that these people will get hurt from the strike is if everybody drops all their fucking streaming services, and people can't do that. People got smartphones, smart TVs, smart tablets. They watch everything. They watch streaming. No one watches satellite or cable anymore. So for this strike to actually have momentum, people got to let go of their shit. And people are not going to let go of their shit. They're not going to let go of
You heard what
Paramount.
Disney said?
Yeah, that nigga.
He told the truth though.
Hellboy was so mad. So the CEO of Disney was like, I want people to lose money and all this shit. And he was basically saying like, it's not going to happen. But like, he was fucked up saying that he wants people who are striking to like lose their homes, lose everything.
No, he basically said what any company owner's gonna say. Either you're gonna go back to work or you're gonna start losing your assets. And it's the truth.
And
you
the
can go on
Hellboy
strike all you
actor,
want.
he said, how fucking, like he cussed that nigga out.
Like he was like you go on strike all you want, but when you start losing your car, you start losing your house, you start losing the food in your refrigerator, you're gonna go back to work. It's the truth.
That's true.
Like all these writers and shit. Oh, I'm on strike. Okay, there's writers out there who are striving to want your spot.
But the thing is, well, if they're not part of the union, they can cross the picket line. But people are like, I'm part of the union, I can't cross the picket line.
But keep.
Like, for example, House of the Dragon is still filming. They were like, oh, why are they still filming? They're British actors. British, their whole thing, they're not having a strike. So they can film. Who else is rap filming? There's people who are not filming because they can't cross the picket line. I'm trying to think who else.
There's so much shit that's getting
There's
pushed
so much
back.
shows are being Stranger Things. And they're
2025.
Netflix.
So like,
There was something else big
as an
that got
actor
pushed
/
back.
writer, you have to think you're hurting yourself money wise. You're not getting paid, and then you're hurting the fans. So like, now you got two
Right.
Now you got two things to worry about.
Like, y'all messing with my money. Come on.
But the thing is, it's like reading. I read one thing about like background actors because that's who is really benefits for. If you're a background actor, streaming services can scan your face. You get paid for 1 day of filming.
Mm-hmm.
Your face can be used in background of different movies on streaming platforms. You're not getting paid.
But
for
you
that.
signed a contract for that.
But
You
they're
should-
saying, they're like, hey, we want our pay. Like, we don't, like, for you to use my face and I not get anything, you have to give me some cut.
No, you don't. You signed the contract
you signed
for
the
it.
contract for your likeness.
For that one thing. That's why Jet
To be
Li
you.
didn't want to do the Matrix because he was going to sign. They're going to sign his moves into a video game. He's like, I don't want to do that.
I know a lot of people didn't see it, but there was a second season of Black Mirror, which literally explained that situation.
I'm still trying to
And
watch
it's-
Black Mirror. It's too much for me.
The second season was fucking ass.
Nah, I watched the one where the prime minister had to fuck a pig to save the princess.
That was the first season. The first
Yeah,
season,
I'm
first,
so I'm trying
the
to get
first
through
season,
that shit.
the first season was phenomenal. The second season was complete
I want to
ass.
see the one where y'all say he fucked a polar bear or
Oh my
some
God.
shit. I'm trying to watch that shit, but it's like, oh my god, I'm trying to go in order.
One of the best episodes was the one with Anthony Mackie in it.
That's the one I want to get, but I have to
Yeah.
go through the other shit. I know they're not connected
No,
in
yeah, I was
any
gonna
way.
say you can just watch whatever one you
But
want.
I want to be, I'm like, let me watch from the beginning and go forward. But
That
nah,
one and the one- that
he
one
had
and the
to
one with
fuck a
Miley Cyrus
pig
in it.
on live television to save a princess, and then the
Yeah.
motherfucker who set it up or faked it killed himself in the end. I said, what type of sick shit is
Yeah,
this?
that's why it was so good.
I was like, what the fuck? And what was the other episode I watched? But no.
DX said I fucked a polar bear.
But no, I think one of the episodes in
Yeah.
Black Mirror is dealing with, someone who signed up for a streaming service.
Yeah, that's in the second season.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
signed up for the streaming service. Turns out in the terms and conditions, they had the right to film her likeness. So when she went home after her day and was shitty, she was watching. She's like, "That's me," and she tried to
Yeah,
sue. They were like,
so-
"If you read the terms and conditions, you
So-
agreed everything."
What happened was she worked or whatever, and then it ended up that she cheated on her current boyfriend with her ex
she,
or whatever.
fired somebody, or she had to
And
fire
then-
somebody.
like she goes home and like they're watching TV or whatever, and they're
And
like
he
she
sees it.
sees the show or whatever, and then somehow they got Selma Hayek.
Selma Hayek was playing her
to be her
on
or
the
whatever.
streaming. Turns out that
my
main girl who
God.
complained wasn't the actual girl. The original. It was this whole thing with a fucking machine. I was like, yo.
Like the whole show was like a whole AI or whatever of like an actual
AI is
human
the problem
girl.
at this point.
Oh my god!
Everything is basically we were streaming in AI. The fact that you got AI
One of the
writing
ones
shit
that
and
have been
it's
going
coming out
around
nice.
that people have been doing, like where they looked all nice or whatever like that. I forget what the app was called or whatever.
That was the one that
But,
was stealing
like-
people's photos, like their artwork
But like
and mimicking it.
there's another one out that's now that they say that
With the baby?
that I don't know whatever, but like it says that like if you read the terms and conditions, they have the ability to use your likeness. If you use your photos in it, I'm like, yo, that's fucking crazy.
Weird, bro.
You're gonna end up seeing yourself
There's
on
fake.
an ad,
What do they call fake deeps?
on a deepfakes.
Whatever.
You're gonna end up seeing yourself on an ad in like 2 years.
Wasn't there a few YouTubers or influencers that
Probably.
were trying to sue somebody because they found out that someone was watching a porn of them, but it wasn't actually them. It was like their face
That's
on
probably
like another body.
There's so much deepfake about that.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my fucking god, the fact they just took your face, go, ding! Like you can, like y'all can have OnlyFans and not know it because someone took your face on someone else's body. It's like, bitch, where my money? You using my face? That shit weird.
So yeah, I think the writers gonna get paid.
Like I said, the only way that they're gonna get their needs heard is if these companies' money is hurt, and the only way that happens is if everybody, unsubscribes to their shit, which ain't gonna happen. Because it's not just in the States; it's in the States and other countries.
I know, but it's not gonna happen.
They're gonna try their
Disney
best.
dude said, you're gonna lose your shit before I lose my shit. I'm a
Right.
$1 billion corporation.
Right.
You're a couple $100 writer.
Right.
But
Or I
like,
could just
why
replace
can't
you.
he just be like, okay, I'm not gonna take a bonus this year. Here you go. It's the right thing to do for me. Pay
Because you're
people for what they
greedy.
do.
When you're greedy,
That's how corporations
you're gonna
work,
keep getting.
unfortunately.
You want the money.
But it's like, what is that little percentage of his money going away going to do? It's not going to hurt him.
That's
He's
like
still fine.
that's like fucking Jeff Bezos, slave working people on Amazon.
But it's like, if I had all that money in the world to where I basically have everything that I want, it's not going to hurt me. Just being like, you know what? I'm not going to take this bonus this year.
Would you rather pay somebody to do the same work, right? Pay them $20 because they've been there longer, or get new people in there, pay them $10 to do the same exact job the other people are doing?
Why was I so tired?
Oh, loyal person.
You're just gonna replace them. That's all you got to do. So these writers going on strike, they're not. There's some phenomenal writers out there that you would want to keep, but I'm sorry, like just because you've been here 30 years, I can replace you and get somebody to do the same job for 10% of what you're getting paid.
And that's why the corporations are the way they are because of that mentality.
It's the truth, though. You want to pay somebody?
I mean, that's like me being.
This was
I've
that boy's
been a
favorite
retail
Y'all
worker. I've been a retail worker
replaceable.
since
It's the
2011, and I've gone through that same mindset. I don't like. I'm gonna do the bare minimum because y'all gonna give the bare minimum. You know, it's like I could go and be a paper worker for 10, 15 years doing above and beyond.
And you still get
But
fired.
like the smallest inconvenience happen, all right, yeah, sorry, you gotta go.
It was like when I worked at AMC. They was due for raises. They unfortunately fired everybody who's due for raise except for one person who they thought was like the top earner. They thought they had money in the person, which they did. Cause that person's like right now higher up in like their fucking corporate office. But they fired everybody else and then left that one person there. So they cut what they needed to cut, and they believed in one person who's making the money. That's what's making the money. With the writers, they're gonna have to sit some of these writers down. You're gonna have to like, we love you. We love what you do for our show or movies. We understand you're a good writer, but it's either you're gonna take this cut or I have to go hire somebody else.
Right.
That's what it's gonna be.
It's just,
Or
again,
they're gonna guilt them like, yo, you're doing this. You're hurting your peers from making money. You gonna stop this writer's block or what?
I mean, I don't know. At this point, like I'm like, there's some like how like you said, like if everybody cut all their apps, I'm at the point where I don't really need an app anyway because, there's fucking backsites or whatever. Or you could be like most people now and watch it like how we used to watch anime on YouTube. We could watch, I'll be watching shit on TikTok. No, I'll be watching shit on TikToks and like 15 parts or whatever.
Yeah. I'm like, where's the next one at?
Like, right. Like, yo, like you taking too long. Like, what you, like, it's been an hour. Where the next part at, bro?
Yeah,
like, you taking too long.
But like, I feel like because like back in the day, they were super strict with that, right?
Piracy.
It was gone right away.
Yeah, you
I feel
can't
like they
pirate
pay some of these
anything.
companies now. Like they have to pay like some of these companies. So like there's a streaming service where everybody watches all the sports and shit, like pay per view and everything. And I'm like, bro, there has to be a couple million people watching at the same time, and this shit never gets shut down. So I'm like, bro, the bigger companies have to be selling it to these piracy companies.
I have watched actual games like on TikTok of people just recording it, but like a lot of that shit usually gets shut down because like even when you're watching it at home, they tell you before the actual fucking game, like all properties or whatever. Like if you watch like a football game, or whatever. Like you watch the NFL.
That's different. I'm talking about like the ones that make money. So like pay per view. So like UFC fights. I can watch a whole UFC shit, which costs $59.99 to $100
For free.
For free. So
Someone's streaming
and
it.
it never goes down. So like these companies have to be like, or somebody in the company backdooring them and getting paid for it. And then like some of the movies on TikTok and shit, that's different because like people either speed it up or reverse it.
Speed it up. They put a sound
Not a
on
lot
it,
of
so it's
times.
not.
Not a lot of times.
Or they do something to.
Not a lot of times.
They do
Bitch,
something
I
for the
basically
algorithm
watch
doesn't see
1/3
it.
of Little Mermaid on TikTok.
Nobody want to watch that shit anyway.
I do.
That's why that shit was ass.
I was so sad. I was so sad in June to watch all these movies. I watched all of them except for Little Mermaid.
That shit was ass, and that shit's out of theaters now.
Y'all gonna watch Oppenheimer this weekend?
That shit's ass too.
I actually want to see Barbie.
I
I'm
can't-
watching. I want to go see Barbie.
I actually want to see Barbie.
It looks. Next topic.
I actually want to see
Next
Barbie.
topic.
It look like it's gonna
Barbie
be. It
is
look like it's
actually
gonna
funny.
be. It look like it's gonna be like a funny movie. Like they're actually making
That
fun
shit
of
doesn't look
the
funny.
whole
That shit looks
situation.
gonna be cringe.
No, because a lot of people on Twitter were like, "I don't get this movie." If you listen to how they talk, well, yeah, I never played with Barbie. I played with G.I. Joe. I have
You
Barbie.
play with G.I. Joe? What the fuck?
What was y'all playing
Like
when
probably
y'all were
like
kids?
my uncle,
Wrestling
like
toys,
my,
nigga?
my
Yeah,
Power
basically,
Rangers.
y'all
Same
version of a
shit.
Barbie. So
Same
it's like
shit.
people are like, I don't understand the dialogue, and it's like they're basically when you're in Barbie land, the Barbies are gonna talk like kids going, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Why you think Barbie goes from top and she floats down? Nigga, when I had a Barbie house, I never made her use the stairs. I just dropped the bitch down.
That's
So it's like,
it's gonna be good for females.
yeah, basically.
Anybody else is gonna be corny as hell.
I think it's funny. I laugh at the clip.
I
with
heard your
Ryan
boy's in there
Gosling.
being a dickhead again.
Who?
Simu Liu.
Yeah, he's Asian Ken, but he don't like white Ken.
And he's a dick.
Everybody hates white Ken
I
because
heard
white
he's
Ken
a
is
dick
annoying.
on set too. He's an asshole.
White-
Remember we had that conversation?
He said, she said, bro. Like, I
Bro,
don't-
everybody's saying
Nah.
it. If everybody says you're an asshole, 9 times out of 10,
I don't
you're
hear-
an asshole.
I don't
Is he,
hear
like,
everybody.
racist
No, they
asshole?
say he's like snob. He's snobby.
Wow.
I mean, it happens.
It doesn't.
It happens.
If everybody,
It does happen.
if all these good people who you believe are good people are saying that this one person's a snob and an asshole, he's 9 times out of 10 the
Asshole, because
Just
of all
like
the
Jonathan
stories are the
Majors.
same, yeah.
When everybody was like, "Oh, Jonathan Majors beat this girl," but all these people are saying Jonathan Majors
That's
is a
what I'm
really
saying.
good person.
I hear shit about Jonathan Majors. I haven't
Oh,
really
that
heard
case is
anything.
we getting weird,
I
man.
haven't-
Apparently, he admitted to. No, he admitted to be like, yeah, I did hit her, but it was in self-defense. So what's
I haven't heard
Nah,
that.
they
said-
oh, you're
that.
crazy. They said that he had her arrested for defamation of character.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
like this whole thing with his fucking
But yeah, Simu Liu, he's a dickhead. You heard
Oh
it
yeah,
first.
DX said that's like how I'm sorry with the whole likeness and everything else. That's how like he said that's like how Luke Skywalker. They literally showed him they low-key didn't need him. Yeah, when they did the Mandalorian, they didn't need him. They took
yeah.
fucking-
But I'm pretty sure he's getting residual for Star Wars. He's a big actor.
Who Pedro?
no
No, we don't get about the name of him.
Christensen.
No.
I mean him too.
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill. There you go.
Oh hell yeah!
He's definitely getting
So-
Star Wars bread.
You know, I haven't seen that girl on my TikTok. I saw her the other day, earlier this morning. So good, so good.
Bro.
There's different ones though. I saw there was one about a GTA character. There's the one where the girl had a TV on her fucking forehead.
I saw this one.
Basically, the box like this, and she's like, "Oh my god,
there's a lot.
oh my god."
People have been doing that for forever.
But no, but she's doing that
TV
trend
heads and
with the
Yeah,
TV thing
that's
on
what-
her head. I saw a Obi one. I saw a Maya Morales one.
The Miles Morales one is so annoying, bro. You want to see me flex? Ah.
They're all annoying though.
Bro.
They're all annoying, but it's low key
And people
funny.
are paying them because they're fucking puppets.
Yes.
That's why you're paying them because they're puppets.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so like,
so
do you
good.
want to get
So
paid
good.
or do you want to like?
You're making a fool of yourself.
No, my favorite ones are the ones that break character. Cause like the main girl that started this whole shit, she has a 5-year-old son.
I saw
think,
that one, bro.
And she got a dog, and she go, so good. Stop it. That's why it's so funny. Why you hit Gigi? Why you hit Gigi? And then how she goes back to grr, grr, grr.
There was one dude who was popular back in the day. His name
my
was
God.
Jonathan.
Y'all niggas with J names are trouble.
Jay Moss. Jay
Oh
Moss
yeah, the black
LOL.
guy. Yeah.
He did one where he just like fucking cursing
He
people
won
out.
10,000. He had $10,000 for one stream.
Cursing
Yeah.
people out. Like I'm like
These
what?
NPC shits are funny as hell. Cause like if you committed to the shit, I commend
Like
you.
let me go make a character real quick, bro.
But
Let
nah,
me-
I like it when they break. That's my favorite thing to watch on SNL. People breaking is hilarious to me. So it's
That's
like,
what I was saying. Like there was one dude. He broke, but he added it into it. People were like, "Yo, this nigga doing so much, he's sweating." He was like, "No, this is not sweat. This is battery grease." And start wiping his face or whatever. I'm just like,
but nah, that shit funny. So I watched the original girl. I watched the Obi one. Cause at first it was just girls doing it, and guys said, "Fuck this shit." They
they making bread. I can
They
make
making
bread.
bread. They
Bro.
making money.
It's funny. The black guys are the funniest ones. If you see me doing anything weird on this app, don't fucking watch my live.
Right.
Don't
You
watch
ain't-
my live.
You ain't see nothing.
And he go to his live,
No, you-
and he's like, "Thanks for the glizzy." I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
Accent Bronson posted his version of it
Oh
and
my
had me
God.
fucking dying with the fucking
They're
shit.
so- bro.
So good. So good.
Thanks for the
Oh my-
roses.
Oh my god! But I don't get
Smells
what.
good.
Why is she putting the popcorn kernel in the iron, flatten iron though?
pop it.
To pop it. That's literally all that's the point.
But what's the point?
That's
To make
literally-
popcorn.
That's literally all. That's literally the whole point. That's like the people who sit around. That's like you'll see them sometime. People will sit around and are like, they're like they're like deshelling like a frozen egg or whatever.
The frozen
It's
grape, nigga, surgery on a grape.
It's just that's the point. Is just to do it or whatever.
Nah, bro.
Like
Nah.
some people on these lives doing these things, I get. Like the people who do like trick shots or whatever.
Nah.
Like I get that.
All
Yeah.
this shit started because of Terry Joe. If it wasn't for Terry
Fucking
Joe,
Terry Joe, bro.
Terry Joe ass.
That's that black guy, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Terry Joe got Santana, Doja Cat, Madonna.
Yeah, Terry Joe has gotten a lot of
Terry
people.
Joe got a
on-
lot of people on that shit, which is why people going live on TikTok. It was between TikTok and Bigo.
Which one's his most famous one where he's like, he breaks character? And he's like,
When they get him good, like when you get him with a good joke and he laugh,
he sound like a man. Let me go back.
and he run and you hear him die, and then he come back
So hello, how are you?
like he takes it, and then like sometimes he has to go to the side and die.
They were like, Terry Joe, why are you in a wheelchair? And it was like, I could have sworn I saw you stand up once. You were like, you did.
There was a guy who did that. I don't
He told her,
understand.
he said, pull that wheelchair back.
Yes.
She rolled the chair back. He said, now get up. Mind you, it's a green screen that you can't see.
No.
It's a fucking computer chair.
Yes, that's what
Terry
happened.
went like this, and then she fell.
No.
That shit had me dying, bro.
There was one
But
dude.
not Keon,
there was one
which
dude
is
in
his
the
name.
anime community who was like that. Like
Oh my
all the
God.
shit you see him in, he's in a wheelchair. And then one TikTok, my dude is standing. I'm like,
Standing,
like
bitch.
what is going?
But
But
no,
like
for
some
Keon to
some
start
people
this
aren't like
shit-
fully disabled like that to where like they don't like,
From one character, because they went from Terry Joe to Georgia, which is the preppy bitch who lives in LA. Who else does Keon has? And usually it's Georgia and Terry Joe, because he can be stupid with both. One is a racist ass Uncle Ruckus bitch, and then the other one is a preppy ass black girl who thinks she white type shit. But he's doing good with it. You can't be mad at him.
making money,
Making
bro.
bread.
He started it and he rocking it. I think he just had a birthday.
There was one dude who made a joke of it. He was yelling, arguing on the phone, and was like, "Why are you bothering me while I'm making, I'm at work, I'm making money every day or so whatever." And he was like, "Don't ever bother me while I'm at work again." Hangs up the phone. So good.
I saw that.
I was like,
The
yo.
same girl, what her name, Playboy Kim or something like that? The main girl, the French Canadian one. She has a kid, she has a dog. Her mom was in the background one day. And they're French Canadian but she black. So you know how mom be like giving you a countdown, like if you don't get the fuck off that shit right fucking now and get your ass where I told you need to fucking go. So she did it to her in the French Canadian way, and she's still in character, and she break in real quick to be like, "Ma, hold on," and she's still doing it. She's like, "Ma, hold on." And her mother was threatening her. She said, "I don't speak French," but she was like, "Bitch, if you don't get off that motherfucking shit."
That's wild.
There's a bunch of new trends. Like you see that other guy who does he does the Skype calls, or is it like Omegle type shit with like random girls? Like it's some type of like dating one where he matched up with random girls, right?
It's Omegle.
And he be like, it doesn't look like Omegle though. It looks different, and like it's like a dating one, I think. And he matched up with random girls.
Chatterbait?
Huh?
No.
No. So he matches up with different girls, and he's like super like aggressive with them. Like there was one a black chubby girl,
He's like dominant or some shit.
like super dominant.
Yeah, he does it to guys too. He be like, "Shut up," and he like, "Stand up," and the guy be like, "What?" He's like, "You heard me, stand up."
I never seen him do it with a guy. I seen him do it with a girl.
I see him do it with a guy.
It was like
It's
a
the
black
funniest
chubby
shit.
girl, and he was like, "Damn, let me get 360, right?" And she's like, "No, I'm sitting down." He was like, "Bitch, you know you too big to be sitting down, bro. That's when your big ass ain't get no girl in bed down." I was like, "Yo," and she stands up. He was like, "Damn, I knew he was big." I was like,
Violated, bro. That's wild.
Yo, these niggas on TikTok is different, but
he
it's
was like,
like,
"That's
you
why
know
you
what?
big now." What the fuck?
I like them because remember we're Vine kids. We never had this shit on fucking Vine. But do you think with the shit now with TikTok, is Vine still top tier or is this shit winning?
Top tier. Vine was always ass to me. I don't know. It was YouTube
what?
compilations. I did not like Vine.
I still go on YouTube and look up certain people that I
y'all
watched
crazy.
from day one because that shit
Y'all
was
crazy.
funny as hell.
Nah, never.
You
Yo.
lying.
Never.
You're lying. You're
Never.
lying to
So,
yourself.
so what
You're
did
lying
you?
to
If you
yourself.
didn't like talk, did you like Musically? Musically was TikTok before
No,
it became
never.
TikTok.
No,
So what was
you're-
your shit?
YouTube. I watched all these people from Vine. They made YouTube videos.
Because
I watched YouTube videos like
Vine
King Batch and
died,
everything
so
like
they all
that.
had to transition into YouTube.
Before they went for YouTube, like they was doing YouTube and Vine. I would just watch them on YouTube.
Nah.
And some of them Vine niggas are annoying. Like the ones who make all them niggas from California who all make the same exact skits, who are all in each other's videos.
You know one of them in jail. The one that he had the do-rag on, he was light-skinned. He's in jail because he sold fentanyl to somebody and that person died.
That's crazy. I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
He was the one of the big
I
main
will
ones.
forever be mad at David Dobrik.
David Dobrik, that nigga.
Him and his people, I hate him. I hate David. They're corny.
The only ones that I still fuck with till this day because they have separated themselves from him or trying to as much as possible. Matt King, Heath, Zane. Those are basically it. Like I had to unfollow Jason. I couldn't stand Jason.
I will forever be mad at him.
Scott, I had to leave Scott alone
for the breakup
of him and Liza.
Him and Liza.
But you know he has never dated ever since Liza.
Bro, yes he is. Yes he has.
Who?
He got a whole white girlfriend.
Oh, so he got a white girlfriend now?
Yeah.
But no,
I'm 100% certain he broke up with them because of the people that he are around now.
No,
I know them whole like he just said all them California people.
They're all weird and corny. They're not even funny,
weird.
bro.
I'm
Like Zane and
100%
Heath are
certain.
from Florida.
I'm 100% certain
so
that
They all
they broke
corny,
up
bro.
because of that whole friend group. I shit you not, and that
No.
shit pissed me off, bro.
I'm mad at David on how he handled this shit with Jeff
I don't
Wittick.
know
So
who that is.
That's the old guy, right?
he was. They're not cool no more.
They're all like corny, bro. To me, I hated them.
Now Jeff is from Staten Island. He got on because Scotty, that's where he got his haircut from. So Jeff came part of the crew, which was fine. I grew to like Jeff. Jeff's funny. And then at that time, David was still doing those stunts, but then he wasn't filming as much every day anymore. Mm-hmm. So the one stunt, he was on a fucking crane. And he was like, yo, go on the crane. The crane was in the middle of the ocean. So they're swinging and like your hand is tied to the hook on the crane. And someone was operating the crane who was a crane operator. And then David said, Jeff, I'll give you or I'll bet you this such amount of money if you go do it and I'm the one controlling it. So when David controlled it, Jeff got on it. David swung him and went to an abrupt stop. So when you're swinging and the thing stops, you're an aggressive boom.
Yep.
So Jeff hit like basically a thing. He almost lost his eye and died. So after that whole time, you would think David, with all the money he got, oh my God, let me pay for your hospital bills. Let me pay for all your surgeries.
Fuck that.
He did not. David did not. Because, like, it's David's responsibility. You know you're not a crane operator.
Right, you're not licensed for that
You
shit.
decided to take on the fucking thing, and then I almost died. I have all these surgeries. You didn't check up on me once. You didn't even offer to pay my shit. So Jeff sued him. I think Jeff
The only
won.
eccentric person that I trust these days that's like that is Mr. Beast, and that's it.
Mr. Beast don't do crazy shit like how David did that.
Mr. Beast, he like pays professionals.
Yeah.
Like all his shit is like
If
planned
he
out to
ever
a
does
T.
a crazy stunt, he's getting the person to train to do that
Y'all heard
shit.
about the manhunt he had, the American Dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
All that shit. Yeah. So he did what the fuck do you call it?
Hide and seek, nigga?
Basically,
Like
whatever.
The hide and seek one.
Inside the American Dream.
I see him doing it in the airport.
He did it, but he did it in the American Dream.
Wow.
He closed it down or whatever, and then like he got to the point where he couldn't find people. He literally hired like fucking SWAT team with like heat-seeking gear and all that other shit or whatever, and had them go throughout there. So he does pay for a lot of professionals.
Exactly.
But like,
he did professional work. David did not.
But you know what he does though? He writes that off for his taxes.
He does, but he already at that point where he multi-million, bro.
Hey, it's crazy though. But like I was saying, like all those niggas on like Vine, they were all corny. And they all do, and then after Vine, they all did the same
There was
exact
a couple
skits.
people who were corny.
Basically,
yeah,
they were
because
trying to keep up
that was
the
their
hype
bread.
of how,
That was their bread and butter.
I know, but
trying
like
to
you
keep
gotta
up
change
with
the
the hype of
times.
Vine.
You gotta
Exactly.
change the times. Like you can see, like they still do the same exact. They film the same frame per second. They same cameras, same style.
Right.
They're all in Cali.
Like the
It's
only
all the
person
same
that I
shit.
can say that got out of that is probably King Batch.
No,
Batch is
no,
corny.
he's not.
I
He's
think
still
I-
in
He
that
started.
shit.
He started way. He was doing like actual movie like quality shit. Then he got into that Cali shit.
He was
and
stunned.
stayed there.
Yeah.
'Cause he was doing his own shit. Then he was doing Netflix, and then he just stayed in that
I
Hollywood
think
shit.
with the rise of TikTok, he went back into his old ways.
No, he didn't.
No.
That's what I think.
He's been the same.
He's still
he's
in
been
the
in the
same
same
shit.
funk, bro.
He's corny as hell.
He I have him on like YouTube. He used to do like short movies and shit like that, and then he just
yeah,
stopped.
he actually did some Netflix shit as well too.
I know, but then he just stopped. And they're all like the same. They're all corny. Like only people I can say who probably funny is like not even. Like they're all corny. Like they're all from California. They all do the same skits.
Everybody moved to Cali because that was the move at the time.
Exactly, and they all got stuck out there.
Those were
Yeah,
all
that's
like
stuck.
one-hit wonders or whatever and shit like that. It's
To
whatever.
me, David still has the hype, but not as much. Like he's not
Nah,
doing anything
fuck
on
David.
TikTok.
He's
but
not doing that. He's no.
I got it. You know who? Like so, like when that was happening, like that was when Jake Paul, Logan Paul, they were all coming out, and it was like
they're
either
the new set. They were Vine, but not as big.
yes, they like so like
They were
them,
like underdogs.
that when they came out, they're like the godfathers of like YouTube type shit, and like they like how much you hate Jake Paul and Logan Paul, they like revolutionized it. Like
They did.
and they
Because remember
profited
the
the most
OGs
off
of
of
YouTube
it.
were like Shane Dawson, he's canceled. Trisha Paytas, she's canceled.
Exactly.
Miranda fucking Sings is fucking canceled.
Then you
'cause
go
she
to
was a
video game
groomer.
community. You got
Trisha Paytas ain't
PewDiePie.
really canceled.
That bitch cancels herself every single time.
Then
But
she
it's like
comes right
they're
back.
they're the originals, but then it was dying. Like Joey Graceffa, original, and then it started dying, and then you had the Vine people move, which brought it back up. The OGs collaborated with the Viners, and then Jake Paul and his
Jake
brother
Paul, Logan Paul,
rose
then-
it up.
and everybody else who did all their stuff, and then now everybody hopped on there, and then now you got TikTok, and then
Yep.
TikTok is
Everybody's
like
hopping on here.
But I think TikTok's like rise to fame is different than like Vine and YouTube. Though.
but it's not even TikTok right now. Now it's Twitch. So it went from
Keon, is that his name?
I don't know who that is.
The black guy that with the dreads. He's
Oh,
like
Kai.
Kai. Thank
Kai
you.
Cenat. So you went from YouTube to TikTok, and now TikTok goes to Twitch, and now it's both of them combined. And then if you're either TikTok famous or Twitch famous, and then you make YouTube videos. So it's like 3 different incomes.
What's
I'm
that guy
so
that does the
mad.
music reviews? He does it on Twitch first, then he cuts it and edits
what?
it.
Oh, does music reviews? I don't know.
He's the guy that he reviewed like Beyonce's album. He's a white
Yeah,
guy,
a lot
and
of
he
people
was,
do that.
but like he's a top main one that I've seen so far.
Only,
He does
only person I
Twitches,
know who does
and
music
then
reviews is
he
I'm Dante.
puts it to whatchamacallit. I forgot his name. Something with an H.
Doesn't Kai do it sometime too?
I be
Kai
doing
only
random
does like
shit.
Drake and like Lil Uzi. He does main and like probably Raw Wave.
He does like a certain demographic of.
But TikTok and Twitch piss me off because now that TikTok realized that people are doing them both or whatever, they said like everybody is like fucking on Twitch or whatever.
Fucking.
Everybody is. Jesus Christ, woman! First you hit you with a chatterbait, now you going to the fucking bro.
What?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
They are flashing on TikTok now. I caught one of them. I said,
Yeah,
you
there's a
nasty
whole trend
bitch.
on that too. But like for people, like if TikTok realize that you're a gamer, now you have to have at least 3,000 followers to go live on TikTok while you're gaming or whatever.
Yeah, basically, if you don't say that
Which-
you're a gamer, you can do live the
Right.
normal way. But when they find out that this is how you're making money, I'm gonna cut you.
Right. So you gotta have now you gotta triple the amount of people that you gotta have to fucking go live if you're like gaming or whatever, which makes no sense. So,
That's not that bad though.
it's not, but that's the more work you gotta do.
It's not that bad.
That's a lot more.
And then
work
you heard
gotta
about
do.
they got the new streaming service Kick coming out where Kick said they're gonna start paying people to
Kick
stream.
like KIK.
No.
KICK.
KSCK.
That- see-
Child. We in it today.
So-
we in it today.
So Kick is a streaming service
Yeah.
that was made by another like a big Twitch streamer, and he basically wants to provide a streaming service that caters to the streamer. So he was
So
like
he was like, we're gonna pay. I was like $16 an hour.
$16 an hour if you stream and you're engaging with the chat.
Yeah.
And you have to have a face cam.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
It's not like like a lot. Okay, so you can run into two situations. You can run into a situation where people are like, that shit not gonna go or whatever, and then you could have like an Amazon moment where that shit fucking take off.
But like,
And people get fucking paid. So
Yeah.
like it can go one of two ways. If people don't back it, yeah, it's gonna fail, and people gonna fucking laugh at it. And then if it works, people are like, oh, fucking
only way
shit.
that works is if they're getting paid for clicks. Like people click onto this website. That's
Right.
the only way if they get
There's
paid.
that,
Or
or like-
if they have ads.
Yeah, I mean,
As soon as you click onto the
people-
website, or like the whole front page
People
pull the
got
ads.
sponsored videos that pop up and on TikTok you see on the
No,
corner.
but like they're paying everybody $16 just to stream on their website. You know how many people are on Twitch right now? Like, you have people on Twitch who stream to one person just for free. Like, imagine somebody streaming on, like, they might have to do a cap on, like, how many followers and shit
Right.
you have. It might be a criteria.
EX said TikTok is the indies now.
What you said?
TikTok is the indies now.
It is. I mean,
indies.
like old shit.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to expound on what you just.
Don't want his
chat.
big words.
You use the big words today, bro.
That's a big word
Nigga,
for
I'm
Elmo.
tired. I'm tired of big words and shit. So my brain is like mouth
That's a big word.
Are you guys caught up on Secret Invasion?
That's a big word for Elmo.
We are. I mean, I don't know if you are.
I'm caught up. I'm caught up.
She not.
She didn't watch Secret Invasion.
Only thing I know is that nigga who was once Terrence Howard now is Don Cheadle is a whole alien this whole time. So you mean to tell me that nigga died when he crashed into the float?
No.
That's what I
That's
think.
what I was trying to explain to her. We don't know how the whole scroll
So
situation
you mean
works.
to tell me he was the scroll the whole time,
No.
or they took his image and was like, "I'm a copy
they
and paste"?
took it. They kidnapped him. He's in private over there where all the other people
What
are.
if he's actually Terrence Howard?
Stop.
Imagine they go and be like, "That's not him." He's like, "It is me."
This last episode, they were like, who he called for help.
Yes.
What
that
if he
was
didn't
a-
call nobody? What if he just called Gravik and was like, yeah, let's finish this? Imagine people just thinking, they just thinking too deep into it. Who did he call for help? He already told that nigga he wasn't calling the
Imagine it's
Avengers.
actually Terrence Howard just sitting in that shit.
But I mean, he gotta deal with Avengers shit now because he's given he most likely has to. I think the situation is gonna get tricky because like he has the DNA now that he quote unquote has to hand over to stop
That's
World
a
War
cannon
III.
fodder. How many times have you seen this in any
World
other
War
movie
III.
or any other TV show?
All I'm gonna say was that ending was fucking phenomenal. Like that was
What?
peak. when he had to go in the room and put all his
That
shit
shit was
back on.
corny as hell,
Get
bro.
the fuck out of
That
here.
nigga's corny as hell,
fuck
bro.
outta here.
That nigga's been fat and overweight
Get
and out
the
of
fuck
shape.
outta here.
That nigga been
Nah,
fat and out of shape
nope.
the whole series, right? And he was like, you know what?
No,
I'm gonna put this patch back on and put this jacket.
Nah,
nigga, you
he
still
was-
overweight.
nah,
What the fuck?
nah. My
When
man,
that shit
my,
gonna
my
change?
man walked smooth out of there like he was fucking Shaft, bro.
That nigga walked out there like uncle. He walked out there like his great uncle. He your nephew.
You had to see it.
He the same old
You
fucking.
have to see it.
Oh, I got a pistol and an eye patch now, nigga. What?
He went into his bread and butter. Like, I am Nick Fury. This
Nigga's
is
not
my,
Nick Fury,
here's,
bro.
Here's my leather jacket and my
And then
iPad.
the excuse you use not to bring
Yeah,
the
the
Avengers.
nigga did look big. I saw the scene of him sitting in the car. He leaning like this whole time.
Yeah,
was
straight,
gut.
bro. And then the fact that Disney, your writers are ass, my boy.
Again, straight.
That's why you're on
Bro, we
strike.
got. That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on, Disney, my boy. Oh, I don't want to bring the Avengers because I want them to get into the, I turned to dust. So
I didn't say
like,
you a freak.
that's crazy. He was like, I turned to dust, so that means I gotta mean something. Nigga, you would have called the Avengers, this show would have been over the first fucking episode.
Bitch, exactly. Not even Avengers, nigga.
Just get one of them niggas.
I want this answer. Disney, when are we gonna get X-Men and Avengers together? Cause I can't believe that them
Don't answer her.
niggas going through shit.
She's a
and then two separate shit.
Did you not see Deadpool trailer, like the fucking leaks for it?
No.
Oh, okay,
You
thank
know
you.
she ain't seen shit, bro.
Casual.
Why are we doing this?
Casual, bro.
Man? But if you hear that, you
Well-
know what that means. It's the end
Big
of the show.
booty cheeks.
It's the end of the show. Catch it on chat.
Put the dick in your mouth!
Stop.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Again.
DX told me to say
Catch
I'm
us on
sorry.
all our socials, Instagram, Facebook,
Chatterbait.
TikTok, Chatterbait,
Chatterbait.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
K-I-K, not the K-I-C-K.
As
Pornhub.
always, it's been Friday.
Pornhub.
We out.
Put the dick in your mouth!
Tubes, bitch. Oh my god.
Don't you want a rematch?
Shinobi Beats.